Thanksgiving, Canada. This is like my second favorite holiday in Canada. And today I'm going to be showing you how I make my Thanksgiving turkey. So what I need, I'm going to be using carrots. I would be using spring onions. I'm going to be using cilantro. And obviously I'm going to be adding lots of onions, lots of garlic, as well as ginger. And I'm going to add a little bit of kick of hotness by using habanero peppers. So the next step would be to blend everything, and I think I'm going to be adding a little bit of basil as well because I want to have that flavor into it. So I'm going to cut these now and then cut it into pieces for blending, and I'm going to be getting my blended paste, which I'll be using to rub on my turkey. This is the blended mixture of what I just showed you now, and I'm going to be transferring it into a larger bowl because I'm going to be adding some other spices to give it that flavor. Out all the spices I used for my turkey rub in the description below. I'm starting off by adding soya spice into the mix, and then the next thing that I am adding is paprika into the turkey rub. Next, I'm going to be adding my curry powder as well into the turkey rub, and that is to add some kind of curry flavor. And I've just added the poultry seasoning as well as the seasoning powder into this rub. And then the last thing I'm going to be adding is the Cameroon pepper. I always add Cameroon pepper to almost all types of rubs I do because I like my food spicy. But if you don't want it spicy, you can just skip that part. And then the next thing would be to add some oil into it. I've used canola oil for this, and I'm just sprayed the oil into the mix, and I'm going to be stirring these to form a thick paste. So that's it for my rub. This is the finished look. I'm just going to set this aside, and then I'll go ahead to start cutting my carrots as well as my onions, which I'm going to be putting into the turkey to fill it up. Next, I'm patting my turkey dry. This is an important step because you want all your spices to infuse properly into it. So get a paper towel and pat your turkey dry. Just removing all the giblets within the turkey, which is the neck, the livers. I'm just going to set that aside. I'll put it in my pan when I'm roasting the turkey. So that's it. Once I rub that, I'm going to season it with salt as well as seasoning powder. That's going to be the first step once you pat your turkey dry. And thereafter, you can begin to massage it and, remove the skin from the skin from the flesh, because you're going to be putting butter in between the skin. And that's what I'm just trying to do now, trying to loosen the skin by putting in my fingers in between the skin of the turkey, from the flesh of the turkey. And that's where the butter is going to be going. So next you get some butter and start massaging it into the turkey. Put it on the turkey skin because you don't want your turkey to dry out. So get the lump of butter, put it in, and then massage its way up. This is like a messy step. So if you want to wear gloves, feel free to do that. I didn't have gloves at home. I'm going to switch into like using Ziploc at a later stage when I'm putting in the spices. But this is kind of messy, so make sure you wash your hands properly and clean the surfaces properly as well, because you don't want to transfer bacteria around your kitchen. So yeah, but just rub it generously on all part of the turkey. The most important thing about this step is because you want to keep your turkey moist. You want the skin to be moist. So you're putting in a little bit of fat to avoid the turkey drying out when you are grilling it or baking it, whatever style you decide. All right. So the next step now is to baste my turkey and rub the turkey rub all over my turkey's body as well as the inside of the turkey. I've used a Ziploc for this, like I said, and I'm just generously adding all that mixture on the turkey body and generously massaging it inside. Make sure you put all that rub all over the turkey. So now my roast pan is ready, and I'm going to be transferring my turkey into the roast pan to start getting ready for roasting, and to make it easier for me to add the onions as well as the carrots that I'm going to be putting into the turkey. So just follow me as I continue with my turkey prep. adding in my onions, my carrots, my basil leaves into the turkey, and just to make sure that it's properly filled up, I'm gonna go all over every openings in the turkey. I'm pulling it in and filling it up as I go. So the turkey is all done. I'm going to cover it in foil paper and I'm going to let it simmer and infuse for 24 hours. So I intend to start roasting it tomorrow. So this is actually a day before Thanksgiving. So the following day, just put your turkey into the oven. I'm using conventional bake, and I'm gonna start roasting my turkey for about at about 370 degrees, and then for about for 4 or 5 hours for it to thoroughly cook. So in between roasting, make sure you intermittently check your turkey and baste it in the juice of the turkey, or you could actually make another rub and just baste it. So that's what exactly I'm doing right now to avoid it from drying out. You also want to check your turkey to make sure that it's thoroughly cooked. Just ensure that you follow the instruction in your turkey pack. Usually the inside should be around 160, 170, depending on the size of your turkey. And once the internal temperature gets to that level, then you know your turkey is done. I don't like my turkey too dry, so I don't overcook it that much. So I just check it properly to make sure that it's still juicy on the inside, and then the water coming out from inside is kind of clear. And so my turkey is ready for Thanksgiving and is ready to be served. And this is what the finished looks look like. It's definitely sitting pretty on my table, and obviously we are ready to dive in to this third turkey. I'm gonna take a slice and I'm just gonna show you what the inside looks like, and this is what a slice of this turkey looks like. It's so delicious and flavorful and so yummy. I hope you all enjoy Thanksgiving, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and obviously also want to make sure that you share this video, and please put on your notifications to follow DerinsCorner. Don't forget to follow us on all socials as well. Bye.